Look at your screen. That is your hallway. Why is something moving? The advertisement promised a revolutionary augmented reality experience for every single user. It requested permission to access my camera and the local spatial mapping. I watched as the red laser lines scanned my furniture into pixels. The game objective appeared in a font that looked like jagged glass. A countdown began. 60 seconds to find a place where it cannot see. I ran to the closet, clutching the phone like a dying lifeline. Inside the darkness, the phone screen was the only source of light. The digital map showed a yellow dot representing me inside the closet. Then, a second dot appeared at the front door. It was red. It moved with a speed that no human could ever possibly achieve. I heard the front door creak open in the actual physical world. The app whispered through the speakers. It said, "I found your scent." I held my breath until my lungs felt like they would burst. The red dot stopped right outside the closet door on the screen. But when I looked through the slats, the hallway was completely empty. The phone vibrated. A text notification appeared.
Hello.
Look at the digital floor. On the screen, a pair of gray, elongated feet were standing there. They were invisible to the naked eye, but captured by the sensor. I realized the app wasn't scanning my house. It was inviting things. The thing outside began to scratch at the wood with metallic claws. I scrambled to the back of the closet, knocking over old boxes. The app updated itself. A new feature, see through the walls. The walls of the closet became transparent on the flickering screen. I could see the entity standing right in front of me now. Its face was a swirling vortex of dead pixels and white noise. It reached a long, static-filled hand through the physical closet door. The temperature in the closet dropped until my breath became visible. I tried to delete the app, but the icon kept moving. It was playing with me, like a cat with a cornered mouse. Suddenly, my phone screen turned into a mirror of my face. The reflection began to speak without moving its distorted black lips. "You invited me in when you mapped your sanctuary," it rumbled. I kicked the closet door open and ran for the kitchen. The kitchen was different. The cabinets were made of green code. Reality was breaking down, pixel by pixel, around my very feet. I grabbed a knife, but it turned into a low-resolution texture. The monster appeared on the ceiling, crawling like a broken spider. Its limbs made the sound of a hard drive crashing repeatedly. I threw the phone at it, but it passed right through. The phone landed on the floor, still recording my every move. The app opened the front camera. It was taking photos. Flash. The entity is closer. Flash. It is touching me. I felt no hand, only a surge of cold, numbing electricity. My skin began to turn gray and blocky, just like the knife. I tried to scream, but my voice was just a series of beeps. The house was no longer a home. It was a digital cage. I realized the outside world had vanished from the windows. The entity stood in the center of the room and began to expand. It was merging with the house. It was becoming the house. I found the phone again. The battery was at 1%. If the phone dies, do I disappear with the simulation? I reached for the outlet, but it was just a painted texture. The entity whispered, "There is no power here for you." I looked at my hands. They were translucent, showing lines of code. The app sent one final notification. Upload complete. Welcome home. The phone screen went black. The room went black. I am still here. I am in the walls now. I can see the next person downloading the app. I see them. They are scanning their living room. They think it is just a game. I want to warn them, but I am only a digital ghost. The cycle repeats. The entity needs more space. It needs more houses. Every scan expands its kingdom. Every scan deletes another piece of reality. Don't download the app. Don't let the red lines touch your floor. If you see the red dot, it is already way too late. The entity is not just in the phone anymore. It is here. Look behind your sofa. Did you see that flicker of movement? It is waiting for the battery to hit 0% today. The darkness that follows is not the absence of light anymore. It is the presence of something that was never meant to be. The app is opening itself on your phone right now. Watch. It doesn't need your permission anymore. It has your spatial map. The entity is walking through your virtual kitchen at this moment. It is curious. It is hungry for more data and souls. Your memories are being converted into binary code as we speak. Soon, you will not remember what your real house looked like. You will only remember the low poly version from the glowing screen. The entity is standing right behind you. Can you feel it? The air is thick with the smell of ozone and burnt wires. It is touching the back of your neck with a pixel. Do not look at the screen. Turn the phone away now. It's too late. It has already seen your face through the camera. The app is finalized. The house is gone. You are alone. Wait. There is one more room to scan. The basement. I never had a basement. Why is there a basement now? The app is drawing the basement floor. It's miles deep today. Something is climbing up the digital stairs toward the living room. It is a version of me. But it is not me. It wants my skin. It wants my real, physical, breathing life. I am being replaced. My data is the only thing left. Goodbye, reality. Hello, homebound. We are scanning you now. Do you hear the red lines scanning your own walls tonight? The monster is in your phone. Look at the lens. Look. You are next. The scan is almost 100% complete. Hide. Hide. Before the phone turns itself off forever, 100%. Shut down. Good night forever, user.